What up, world? I am the anti guru. There is a phenomenon going on in the Western modern hemisphere of the world, prominently in the United States among females, where there's a loud voice and a loud cry out that they feel as though they do not need men. This has been going on for years now. And it's all coming to a head over here in the Western Hemisphere, where one of the sides will either swallow up the entire depth and space of the conversation and rule, or the other will rise up and bring balance to the over empowerment of the other. So we've gotten to a point where in society, Western Hemisphere, modern day in general, women have forgotten the need for men. And in forgetting the need for men, they don't respect men. And in not respecting men, they carry that out in their everyday interactions with men, where they don't even have the decency to respect a normal conversation, a friendly hello, or just, talking to them in general where they can exude a feminine uh, demeanor. Most of them, quite in fact, a lot more than many. If a man approaches a woman just randomly out here in the modern day society, he is more than likely to get a aggressive or masculine response from a woman than to get a receptive and feminine response from a woman. This is why this is part of the reason why relationships have gone to shit in the Western Hemisphere, because of this notion of not needing men in their loud speak, in their subconscious speak. It carries out in their everyday small interactions. Now, this leads to the bigger issue at hand of women not selling, well, American women not selling the dream to men, which makes men, especially of higher status and of higher financial means and of able body, and anybody that's willing, just go overseas. And why do people like Patrice O'Neill, for instance, go to places like Brazil? What did he mean when he said American women just didn't sell the dream? But Brazilian prostitutes, they sell you the dream. They sell men what they want to buy. So therefore, when they're out there buying these prostitutes, they don't feel like they're buying prostitutes. They feel like they're getting the experience of what feminine energy and what femininity is supposed to be in a relationship with a man. What Patrice O'Neill was saying was that basically American women have become so masculine that everything is a competition. Saying hi is a competition. You gotta, there's so many things that men have to do in order to just open up a woman to receiving their energy, to receiving the very basics of their energy, that that a resentment builds up in that man of having to become all of these things in order to just have a decent human conversation with an American woman, with majority of the American women. And in this combative, argumentative, warlike fight in order to have a relationship with a female, men aren't attracted to doing that over and over and over and over again just to get a female. And yet these women are so independent that scare away the men that they don't realize that they need, and then they end up old, alone, hitting the wall and wondering where the men gone. You didn't sell any men the dream, so no man wants you. You're a mean, evil, masculine female who can't listen to guidance or reason. You only want to listen to your emotions, and your emotions don't even allow you to see that your emotions can help better a situation or diffuse a situation or make peace with a man in ways that makes his life better and more positive. But most of these women in the American modern society want to compete so much with a man that they make his life war on the outside and war on the inside. And when you're in all of a constant state of war and everyone's an enemy, you have to build this thick wall of aggression. And you never know what kind of effects war has on people for extended periods of time. We actually do. There's veterans, they can tell you. There's stories, there's books. War has psychological effects, and there has been psychological wars, and this is just another one of those psychological spiritual wars. And this is why men of means or just done with that so-called war go to women where they don't even have that in their mind. They're submissive to men. They want to accept their man. They want to please their man. They want to be his peace. They want to cooperate with him. They want to give him whatever it is that he wants and make him feel proud to be a man and proud for her to be his woman. This is what the prostitutes in Brazil do. They're more feminine. They don't attack. They allow themselves to be the damsel in distress, so to say. So that the man can come in and be like, all right, cool, let me protect my prostitute. Let me protect my bitch. Uh so that's mostly what they do. They're more feminine, they're more graceful, they're more soft, they're more gentle, they're more delicate. They're not these angry, jaded, raw, raw, I can be a man, I live in a man's world, I choose you, Pikachu type world where they want to be the Pokemon master. It's the women that are prostitutes over in foreign countries they are feminine women who sell the men that come over here from these masculine ass countries where they're masculine ass women, give them these problems, and they just give them these fucking issues, and they come over and they pay them and they give them the greatest experience they've ever had in their life, and they stay over there with the prostitutes, and they come back and they say fuck these American women, and they just go get something for it because all of these American women have a poisoned mindset. Well, most of them. And by the time you dig through the trash to find one that doesn't have the poisoned mindset, it's it's either she's dripped on or it's on the way, and then you gotta like cast her out from not cast her out, seclude her from all of these different societal hubs with these poisonous ass mindsets, and or they're gonna get to it. They're gonna get to it. So yeah, man. That's why all of these dudes like Patrice O'Neal, they tell you that these American women just don't sell the dream anymore. American women don't sell the dream. That's why I feel people just go foreign countries. And if you can go foreign, go foreign. Right now, society is in a state where it's hard. It's harder for men and women to have peaceable relationships until women actually choose to do different and be better. That's it.